is Melissa, and I want to welcome you to my channel, Missy Ann Fit, which, to tell you a little bit about it, is my fitness channel with health and fitness. I'm a wife, a mom of 4, and I'm a health and fitness coach with Beachbody. And I'm going to give you a little bit of background story about why I have these videos called Let's Be Real and why I'm starting this. So this is kind of the introduction about what that's about. And I'm going to give you some background. So about 2.5 years ago or so, a little over, I remember it was Thanksgiving weekend. We were away with family, and I hadn't worn jeans in a while. We live in South Florida, so I don't wear jeans often. And I brought my favorite jeans, which were kind of loose fitting, or they were loose fitting, and I went to go put them on, and I could not get them up past my legs. Really mortified. Very grateful I had yoga pants in my bag, and that's pretty much what I wore the whole weekend. And I looked at my husband and I said, I have to do something. This is no good. And I had kind of seen things, but I was in denial, you guys. I was thinking like, oh, I was uncomfortable. I wasn't feeling great. I wasn't, but I was kind of just making excuses for it. And I was like kind of not liking how I looked in pictures, or just thinking like if I turned a certain way, or I wasn't wearing the right thing. I felt like nothing looked good on it. It was my clothes. Like, it was all these different things. I had all these reasons for why, but I had to really take a hard look at myself and realize that I had to make a change. So that year for Christmas, my husband and I decided to get each other Beachbody programs. I had chosen Insanity Max 30, and literally best thing I ever could have done for myself. Just, I don't know if it was Shaun T or just all of it, just 30 minutes. That's pretty much why I chose it, because I was like, 30 minutes, I can do a 30-minute workout. I'm like, okay, I can do this. Not realizing how hard Insanity is, but I committed to doing it because I realized I finally had this wake up aha moment that I realized that I wanted to change more than I wanted to stay the same, because I wasn't happy. I was definitely making excuses. I wasn't liking the way I was looking, and I really wasn't feeling good about myself. So I knew I needed to make a change. And one of the things that I wanted to do here on my YouTube channel is kind of share my story, share my journey with you, explain to you what's helped me. I'm about to be 45 years old, and it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's not always easy, but it's so worth it because of what you get back, putting in that hard work. So why I'm doing this segment, this series of vlogs about Let's Be Real, is that I don't want BS. Like, honestly, I'm one of those people that I'm gonna tell you how it is, like it or not, like how I think about things. Like, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you like what I really think. Like, I've kind of always been like that. And to give you a little background, I have 4 children, as I said, and I have triplets that are 15, and my youngest is 14. So yes, they're 13 months apart, and we went through a lot. We did do fertility treatment and things, and then so we had our triplets, and then a year later, they were 4 months old, and I got pregnant on my own with my 4th child, which was amazing and a miracle. And one of the things that I think has inspired me along, I realized as I started my fitness journey later on, is that I was remembering back to when I had my kids, and my mom had passed away before I had my children. So I had my sister who was younger than me, and then I had, aunts and cousins and things, and friends who had babies, but they had 1 baby. And I had 3, and then I was pregnant with my 4th, and I was kind of in this realm, and I did all the things you're supposed to do, and I had the parenting magazine, but my friends are going to mom hammy groups, and it just wasn't gonna be for me, because the thought of getting out the door with 3 infants, who really weren't supposed to be around a lot of people initially. When they got old enough, 6 months old, where, it was safe for them to be around other people because they were bigger and stronger. But it wasn't realistic for me to carry 3 6-month-olds, with me by myself. And plus, at that point, I was pregnant. So it was kind of, I kind of had to create this little bubble. But I'll be honest, it was very lonely at times. I miss my mom terribly. I mean, I still do, but it's a really difficult time. And I didn't feel like anybody understood or anybody got it. I was kind of like a freak, with my friends, because I had all these babies, or if we went out, people would ask really inappropriate questions. They don't so much anymore. They're just, but anyway, that'll be another video for another day about the inappropriate questions people ask when you have multiples, but that's another story, as I said. And I just was really feeling lonely, and I would read things. I would go online. Wasn't as big of a thing. I mean, it was, but not like it is now. But, even reading parenting magazines and books, it really, I feel like no one understood what I was going through because I had 4 children. And and so really one of those things that I was thinking about when I started my fitness journey, when I originally started, I just pressed play every day. I just was trusting the Insanity video. I followed it. I was working on my nutrition because that was definitely something that I was lacking and I wasn't really paying attention to before. I was thinking before, if I work out 2 or 3 times a week and then ate whatever I wanted or drank on the weekend, and then I would start all over again, and I was never making any progress. So I really embraced it and said I have to try something different because I wasn't getting results that I wanted. And then along the way, I kind of stumbled upon, I was just kind of started following people that were in the video and getting more into social media. And I stumbled upon my coach, Danielle Natoni, who, if some of you might know her from Fit and Funky, if you follow along with Beachbody programs or different things, and she's actually one of the cast members in Beachbody, in Insanity Max 30, I should say. And what was really cool was that I kind of found it. I was like, there's this whole social media community that people that are encouraging each other to work out and to be supportive of one another. And so really at the end, almost the end of my first year, it was in December, I decided, you know what, I think I want to get more involved with this because I decided to join a challenge group and became a Beachbody coach, like partially, for the discount. I was like, okay, I'll try a new program. I got a discount because I did it. And I found this community, you guys, that it was embracing you for where you are. Knowing that, it doesn't matter where you're starting. You don't have to look a certain way or be a certain way or do a certain thing, but that they were going to be supportive. Like for some reason, when the kids were little, I don't know if it's because I was younger than 2, you feel judged. I felt judged. I felt, I didn't have anybody that I connected with as a mom that understood what I was going through. But then here I stumbled upon this community of people that were like supportive and were like cheering you on and helping you be accountable. And I really think that helped push my journey forward even more because, you're working out at home or even when you start a new workout, it's like, go, you're all gung-ho and you're ready to go and you're excited to start a program. But then what happens is you're like, I gotta get up again, I gotta do it again and again and again. And you lose momentum sometimes. And it's so great that I've found this community and met so many great people along the way that I've become very good friends with. And it's all through just health and fitness and being like, you know what, let me share that recipe with you. Or, let's, we connect virtually, we connect online and we have these conversations and now we talk on the phone and we'll have these great conversations and we cheer each other on and help each other. And we all understand too, when we have bad days, it's like, you know what, you had a bad day or you did whatever, or you skipped that workout, it's okay. Like it's completely okay. Just accepting you for who you are and where you are. So let's be real is kind of where the focus of that is going to be. That like, you know what, I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to tell you how it is for me. I'm going to share my experience. It's not always unicorns and rainbows. And yes, it's great when you do your hair and makeup and you feel good about yourself. But then most of the time you'll see me if you follow along on my posts and see that I'm in a messy bun. I'm in my workout clothes most of the day. And that's what I'm working on. I'm working on me and I'm completely okay with that. And I'm willing to share it. And there's some days, I'm super motivated and jump out of bed ready to go. And there's some days I really have to push myself. But I also know that choosing to live a healthier lifestyle, it's always working on balance and working on those things and just having that supportive community is good. And I appreciate when people are real with me. And so that's why I wanted to start this vlog to talk about being real with you, whether it's food related or fitness related, hair, makeup, little health things like that, because, I'm a mom of teenagers in my 40s, and I want to be as real with you as possible about what I'm going through and how I deal with that and how some days I don't deal with it so well, but that we're all in this together and that, it's if I could be helpful to you and help you along the way. If you're looking for something more and you need that support and that community, then I want to tell you it's out there for you, and that anything's possible. It doesn't matter what age you are or where you start from, that anything is possible. And that's really what the Let's Be Real talk is going to be about, is just about, being real, being honest, and, not sugarcoating it like, oh, don't worry, everything's going to be okay, and look at the rainbow. It's not always, it is what it is sometimes, and things can be hard, but you'll get through them. Like, you're always going to be fine, and that's the bottom line. And it's just how you choose to deal with those things that makes all the difference. So that's a little bit about me and what this is going to be about. So I hope to catch you again soon.